Me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Quit my wife cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. A good-looking return set up here. 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, now McCarthy. Finds his man, there's Jordan Addison. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Jordan Addison, 8 yards on the pickup.
Now an audible here into something else.
At the 41-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And this one too low.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing again, McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it, here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
25-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. Going back to the same well, it's Hawkinson again. Second down and 4.
T.J. Hawkinson. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 19-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a fourth down. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
14 yards.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
6-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Looking to throw McCarthy. And he's got it. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Now McCarthy. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to it because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second. And finally, points were registered.
On the inside, they're chopping at the bench just to get the football. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
45, white.
Now Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 65 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now they'll change things up. Here's McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. On the RPO, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Yellow. 22. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And he stopped immediately there. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Packers.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Vikings, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. 2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 3rd and goal, McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings! Aaron Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's cut.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slip. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. On play action, now McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
tackled back at the 30-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he will have a Vikings first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Off play action, McCarthy. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw. McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 4th down, McCarthy will try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. 22 needle. Hut.
Off the play fake, Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, he sheds himself free. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, Love to throw. That's complete. It's Josh Wiley. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
Love, they go play action now. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
A gain of 34 yards. That's good.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Love now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. To throw now. Here's Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one goes for 16 yards and sets him up 1st and goal.
That's another Packers first down.
Here's Jacobs. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
We always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Luke Musgrave from 4 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Pushing his way through. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26.
Here's 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Now Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 3 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Musgrave's got it out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the
Here we go, here we go.
1st down.
Love, he's going to change the play here. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.